Welcome back to Magic's Gathering Arena. Ranked Draft War of the Spark is here, which means I can finally touch War of the Spark. Yay! So let's get drafting. I don't know how to draft this set, so we'll figure it out. Let's go with this view for now. So, let's just go through everything. Finale Devastation 2X. Search your library and graveyard for a creature card with converted mana cost of X or less and put it into the battlefield. If X is 10 or more, you can creatures you control get X. So if it's 10 or more, so they're at least going to get 10/10 and haste until the end of turn. I don't think that's really that good, because you're going to have 10 mana out, and 40 card decks really don't last that long. Alright, Gideon's Triumph. Target opponent sacrifices creature that attacked or blocked this turn. If you control Gideon's, that player sacrifices 2 instead. Ooh. Okay. Rescue Phoenix. It's not Phoenix. Sphinx. It's you may return an online permanent you control to its owner hand. If you do, it gets a 1/1. Ooh. Kea, Bane of the Dead. Okay, so this is the new Planeswalker layout. So you have a permanent ability, essentially, that's always active, and then either a plus or minus thing. Your opponent control with hexproof can be targets or spells and abilities you control as though they didn't have. That's kind of decent for like a spell-based deck. And -3 is exile target creature. Divine Arrow deals 4 damage to attacking or blocking creature. Okay. When this dies, proliferate. Ooh. Proliferate card. Counter target spell unless controller. Okay. And amass 2. Oh. Ooh. So it's countering a spell and getting 2/2. Interesting. Dies. When an assaulting dies, put 1 on the grid. Okay. And Big Worm. Did we just go Big Worm? I think he's the bomb. He's a 7/6 or 6. Yeah, we're gonna go Big Worm. Oh. We have to go with Doggo. Amass 3. Yeah, we're going Doggo. So he costs green or red. Creature control. Oh, we're grabbing him. And target creature gets thing and haste until end of turn. You get to scry 1. Means we can also splash into red with him. If we get any plus, unless you pay 1 at 1 to 1 killer. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
True heretics will feel the bite of my blade.
Ooh. Red, white, no. Let's take a look at the red and green cards is what we're going to be looking at. Additional cost, Death Touch, doesn't have reach, but that is removal. For artifact enchantments, really not that thing. Let's grab the Death Touch. Another worm. Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Target artifact or land. Ooh. We'll go for another big worm. New Horizons. When it ends with one. Oh yes. We'll grab that because that actually works with Mowu. So if we can get him out on turn 4, this out after, it would work out really well actually. When you cast a planeswalker spell, you gain 1 life. Add miscellaneous mana. That's not that great. As long as your turn he has first strike, sacrifice another creature, he gets plus. You know what? We'll grab him. Red, black. Artifact creature. Enters the battlefield. You control another creature with 4. Thing deals 2 damage to each opponent. Put a creature with flying on the bottom of its own library. Opponent's library. Okay, we'll grab this. Reach? An ogre with reach? Yeah. Goblin Assault seems like the best choice here. And then Blind Blast. Deals 1 for target creature. Creature can't block this turn, draw a card. That works, it replaces itself. Do we go for Nahiri's things? Target up to 2 target creatures get 2 attack. Or you know what? We're gonna grab that because we've seen a few artifacts that are around. Just a 2-cost goblin, I think, is decent. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then we grab that because it's red. And then that. Okay. Pack 2, Blast Zone. With a charge counter on it. If you can pay XX to put X charge counters on Blast Zone, it destroys non-land permanent with converted mana cost. Ooh, okay, so that's interesting. What do we got here? The Wanderer, prevent all combat damage. That would be dealt to you or other permanents you control. That's interesting. Whenever land on a battlefield under you control proliferate. Ooh, that could be interesting. Spells your opponents cost 2 more to cast at the beginning of your end step. Each opponent loses 1 life. Interesting. Over here, when it enters proliferate. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the Hulk. Actually, landfall essentially, proliferate, which could work. Actually, evolution sage. Each creature controls finds combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Doesn't work for that. It doesn't really matter for Moe. Kind of hinders the cards that I have, so it's not really worth it. Is there anything here that will give us counters? Not really. Reach. You know, put a land from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, that has synergies. We do have some creatures, but I'm gonna grab Bloom Hulk. Ooh, that sound. Ooh, there's another Bloom Hulk. Untap target, it gets +1/4 and reach until end of turn. Hexproof. Deals 2 damage as you choose. What? I can't see the ratio, so let's see. We have a lot of 4 costs. We're gonna look for like, I think maybe we'll get another Bloom Hulk. It's actually a decent one. You may cast spells as though they had flash. Okay, that's interesting. That could actually help us out. So we're gonna get the Iron Bully. That do I grab that because it has synergies with Evolution Sage if we have multiple lands in our hand and it's nice ramping? I think it will, so we're gonna grab the Invading Manacle. So we have ramp and reach, which does it's essentially 3/3 against flying creatures. You know, we'll grab that because we need some low-cost creatures potentially, or low-cost spells. Globes aren't that great. Additional cost. What's this? When it attacks, it gets X into until where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. And that's actually decent. So we're gonna grab that. And then New Horizons. Grab another one of them. Yeah. Second New Horizons. Grab another Death Touch Reach guy, I guess. Ooh, we go with that to make it annoying for the opponent. You know what? We'll grab that just because it's interesting. It could go into an artifact deck later. Kind of want to grab the Bully. So we'll grab the Bully. And then I'll grab the Hexproof Croc. Grab that. And then we'll grab that. And that can go into the sideboard. We'll figure things out later with that. Each creature control with 1/1 counter has add counters. I am picking this up. That's gonna work well. But ooh. This.
It's nice to meet you. I'd love a friendly duel.
Enters the battlefield mass 2 zone we control have. Okay, that kind of works well because we have some mass, but not a lot. But we have a mass 2 here with a mass 2 that actually synergizes. We also have some goblins, like some other things, I guess, that could actually be worked. The Grim Initiate. I think that will work out, actually, so we'll grab them. What's this? Look at the top 3 cards of your land. You may reveal a permanent from you and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom. You gain 3 life. You know, we'll throw that into the sideboard. What's this? Your opponents can't gain life. Create a... Ooh, interesting. You know what? Do we grab him just for the sake of it? And as the battlefield tapped, add 2 mana of different colors. So green and red, essentially for us. Do you know what? Let's grab the Planeswalker.
I decided to torture you.
The options. Do we grab the beacon? It gives us life. It's a land, doesn't come in tapped. And if we pay 1, we can only cast Planeswalker. So we can actually grab other Planeswalkers if we wish, actually. Because of that. That's actually kind of cool. Do we have any of them? Crunch. They cost 2. Look at our 2 cost stuff. No, but we've been seeing them a lot. How many 4 attack stuff? We got 1. No, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? It's a decent thing, so we'll grab him. With the amount of things that we have, it could work out. I guess I'll grab another one of them because they're actually decent. Another mana core will be actually really good, I think. Raging Crunch? Yeah, let's do it. I think... How many spells do we have? We're very, very heavy on creatures, and we're on pack 3. So let's grab Nihiri's Blades. Grab this. Grab that. I may as well do that, and that goes there. Time to build our deck. Alright. Now, let's just get rid of everything. Okay. So we're green red. I want that. I want a mass. Spells can go over here. Maybe. No. Crunch. That's actually decent. That can pop over there. Actually, let's go for a big. Big cost Planeswalker. That's in. This one. You are in. Moe's in. These guys are in because they take on the highest thing, so... proliferate's in. Maybe. These are in because +1/+1 counters and amps up thing. Maybe. You're in because you can add counters. Proliferate when things enter. Steady aim, maybe. We add the spider in for some air reach defenses. This guy is... We only have one of him that could work out. Manacles are in. The ogre has reach, and when it enters, if we have another thing, so it's a time-based thing. Okay, so what are we at? We need 2 cards. We need 2 cards. So let's see. We have some low-cost things. We have a lot more heavier-duty things. We have some low-cost spells. We're more in the middle range. We need 4 at least min. And we are a balance between red and green, actually, so that's fine. We have 2 spells, everything else is creatures. Let's add in. I don't think we didn't really. So let's add the twins in. And you guys give us a counter. But you guys cost too much. We want a low cost guy. Maybe. Do we have the evolution sage in? We do. Okay, interesting. Do we grab that in just to find? Yeah, let's add that in. And you are going to be our thing. Let's look at the details. Look, we have 16 creatures, which I think is fine. Because we didn't really get that many from the pickups. Land 17? Actually, I think we can remove 2 land, because that is essentially 2 land. So we could run slightly lighter on land and have 2 more creatures in, potentially. Actually, grab that, steady aim, and if we do have another... There's really no other spells. Do we grab this guy just for the sake of it? Land ramp could be decent to get out early if we get him. But it's really not that needed. Most of our amass is later. This one could be a lot more useful. Or do we go hexproof crocodile? You know what? Return to nature. Yeah. That looks good, I think. I can work with this. We're more of a mid-range deck. We have some early defenses, but not that much. Like, this guy's not going to be defending. This guy can, because he can amass when he dies, which means starts off for the evolution stage, essentially. Or this guy can actually start building up these guys, and so on, and then once these guys start kicking in, so on, Bloom Hulk comes in, we add counters onto Mowu. Actually, Mowu is going to be our deck cover. So yeah. Our Mowu deck. Let's see how it goes. That's just drafting, because I want to keep things down. Like time frames. It took us 20 minutes to get through this, which I think is okay. Now the real difficult part is getting victories, potentially. Because I at least want 1 win. That's my goal. And I'll see you guys in the next episode to see if I achieve that goal.